Welcome to your daily Techpresso. In today's episode, we'll cover X facing controversy over using user data for training their AI chatbot Grok, TikTok sending sensitive data to ByteDance in China, Anthropic accused of bypassing their anti-scraping rules, NASA's uncertainty about stranded astronauts' return, and Intel processors facing irreversible damage because of voltage issues. First up, let's discuss the controversy surrounding X and its use of user data. X has automatically shared user data with Elon Musk's AI company, xAI. This data is being used to train their AI systems, which has drawn scrutiny from the Irish Data Protection Commission. Users were opted into this data sharing without their consent. Currently, the setting can only be changed through the desktop version, although a mobile option is in development. The fact that this setting is enabled by default and that users were not informed potentially violates European data protection laws. Next, let's talk about TikTok. The U.S. Department of Justice has accused TikTok of collecting data on U.S. users' views on sensitive topics. These topics include gun control, abortion, and religion. This data was then shared with ByteDance employees in China. U.S. officials are concerned that TikTok's parent company could manipulate the app's algorithm to influence public opinion in favor of Chinese interests, posing a national security threat. The government contends that TikTok must sever ties with ByteDance or face a potential ban under new laws aimed at preventing foreign interference and protecting user data. Moving on to Anthropic, which is facing accusations of bypassing anti-scraping rules. A freelancer claims Anthropic's AI ignored the Do Not Crawl robots .txt protocol. As a result, their crawler made 3.5 million visits in 4 hours, making it the most aggressive scraper they've encountered. iFixit CEO Kyle Wiens stated that this bypass caused their servers to receive 1 million hits in 24 hours, disrupting operations. Anthropic has defended their practices but said they are investigating the issue. They aim to minimize disruptions, and iFixit is open to discussing content licensing agreements with the AI startup. Now let's turn to NASA and their stranded astronauts. NASA is still unsure when astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams can return from space. Boeing's Starliner, which they were relying on, encountered thruster issues and helium leaks during its June test flight. Officials are considering alternative rescue options if Starliner remains problematic. A critical review of the test data is expected in early August to determine the next steps. The mission, intended to last 8 days, has stretched to 8 weeks. Fortunately, NASA has extended the safe duration for the capsule, giving them more time to resolve the issues. Finally, let's discuss Intel processors. Intel's 13th and 14th Gen Core processors are suffering from irreversible damage due to elevated voltage issues. A patch expected in mid-August aims to prevent further damage but won't fix the affected units. High voltages have been identified as a key cause of the chip failures, although Intel is investigating other potential issues, including manufacturing problems. Despite these failures, Intel has not stopped sales or issued recalls. The patch will be available via a BIOS update for already shipped processors, and Intel advises users to adhere to default settings and update their BIOS to mitigate further damage. Thank you for listening to today's Techpresso. See you tomorrow for more tech news in your daily Techpresso.